Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have something very cool to show you guys. Me and the other Mind Frenzy staff have been working very hard on the Mind Frenzy drug server. So if you want to check it out, I am on mc.mindfrenzy.com and you go ahead and type /server drug, and basically what we've done is we have revamped the whole server. We've got a brand new spawn. So I'll show you where you start off when you first log into the server. You start off here with a basic kit and every single drug in your inventory. Because it's a drug server, basically all the items in Minecraft are changed over to drugs. So mushrooms are still shrooms, but heroin is like cocoa beans. Then you got hash cookies, ecstasy, you got cocaine, and you got marijuana. So it's basically changing all the resources in Minecraft into drugs, which is really cool. Of course we don't want you to do drugs in real life, but when you're playing a game, it's perfectly fine. We've got some rules over here. We have the objective of the game if you want to check it out, but I'll be explaining it to you in this video anyway. And we also have some help where you can donate or talk to other players on mindfrenzy.com. Check that out, definitely, if you end up playing on the server. But then, once you've read those signs, you run into the massive brand new spawn that we've built. It's got a ton of cool buildings. The first one being this one right here, which is the donator room. So if you want to donate like $15, you can become a cop. Now, you get a whole bunch of things as a cop. You get a plot on the Plot Me world, so it's protected so no one else can raid you. You get a suffix in chat, you get a kit, you get in-game money, you get access to a bunch of warps, and you can set more homes, and something very special, which I'm going to explain in a second. It's a brand new plugin that we've added to the server. It's custom coded, and it is really cool. But before we do that, I'll show off the rest of the spawn. So if we come over to this way, we have the general shops. So this is where you go if you want to buy some normal stuff like building blocks. If you want to buy dyes, if you want to buy leather, you can go upstairs. There's some more stuff up here like ender chest, sticky pistons. Basically anything you can think of is in the shop here. So you can go ahead and buy it right there. If you go across to this side, it's just a little druggy room where you can just chill out and smoke some drugs. Psst, do your drugs in here. Over there we have the Super Mario pipe with a big little chomper thing coming out of the top of it. I forgot what they're called, but they're from the Super Mario game. That's just a little addition there. We fly over to this side, and this is where it gets interesting. Over in this building is the police station. This is where donators can go without a problem, and he might even be in jail right there, poor fella. We'll talk about that more in a second. Up here is the donator room though, where you can go to sell your stuff real cheap. The riot gear, in case there's a riot downstairs. Here is where you can buy the police baton, which I'm actually going to grab one right now. See there, I get your blaze rod, which is your police baton. And you use this baton, I have no idea how to pronounce it. You use it to catch people who are doing drugs. Now, once you catch them, it sends them to jail behind these bars. And that door's usually supposed to be shut. You're not meant to leave that open, guys, because then the criminals can get out after you've caught them with your blaze rod. So yeah, the way you catch people is you can't just hit them in spawn if they've got drugs. But the only place to sell drugs is down here in the sewers. Now, there's a few ways into the sewers. You can go through this way and go down the steps. Just like this. Let's see if Bob has any on him. Bam. Nah. He doesn't have any drugs on him, unfortunately. But we could set him up and frame him, which is another little trick that people will probably pick up soon. I'll get some sugar, and we can frame him with the sugar. There we go. Chuck some sugar at him. Bam! We have busted him. He is now in jail. It announces it in front of the whole chat, and then they know that he was caught. And then what you want to do is you want to run back up to the police station. You want to go find the criminal that you've caught in jail, and you want to beat him to death and take the drugs off him. Now, you do have to be civilized. We want this to be a civilized server, but basically, he is stuck in there. He cannot open doors. He cannot get out. He is stuck there for 2 minutes. And if you want to kill him, you just have to go in here, shut that door behind you, and then open the next door, shut this door, and then you can beat him to death in a 1v1 fight and take the drugs off him. Now, TLT Type's actually coming. He is also a cop and a donator, so he's in charge of this guy. Be nice, guys. Be nice. Don't beat him up too bad. We got him stuck in prison so the cops can come in and out. And they can be like, hand over the drugs, buddy, or we'll kill you. And you can do like role playing. You can make him throw the drugs through the cage here. So you can pick it up. And if he doesn't throw them in, you can go in and kill him. Tons of fun stuff to be had. It's an amazing little plug-in. It really adds a whole new element to the game. And of course, we do know that people might camp the stairs. But that's why you can also jump down like places like here. Or you could jump down these wells lead up into hidden entrances. And you can also jump through the Mario pipe and fall down to that area. See, just like this. I'll show you what to do. So you come through here. Oh, I can't even get back in through it. Come on. There we go. So you come through here. You walk just over the edge and then you pull back. Oh, I missed it. But you can make that fall. It's fairly easy. You get to here and you just run through this way. And this is where you sell the drugs, guys. So if you come to the server, you've got all your drugs from your inventory. This is the starter kit. You start with hippie rags and a little bit of every drug. See? And basically, you go to your base, you plant them, you grow a big drug farm, and then you bring all your drugs down to here to sell them. But this whole area, you can be caught. So you got to sell your drugs super quick. Because otherwise someone will catch you, and they'll send you to jail, and they'll kill you. So you got to be quick. You got to be sneaky. And here you go. See, here's all the places you can sell them. Red mushrooms, brown mushrooms, LSD, cocaine, all the drugs are down here. So this is where you got to go if you want to sell your drugs. We do recommend the cops to be nice and not farm people here, not like camp here. If you do camp here, you will be warned and you could have your jail perms removed. But that's basically the idea, guys. So this whole little maze here, the whole sewer area in general, is basically a hotspot for you to catch drug dealers and drug addicts and people trying to sell their drugs, send them to jail and take the drugs off them or beat them up, whatever you decide to do as a cop. And if, as I said, if you want to become a cop, you just have to get the lowest donator rank. It's really cool. And yeah, so that's basically it. That's what I wanted to show you guys this episode. I have a few other things to announce though. I have t-shirts officially for sale. Check out the link in the description. There are some awesome t-shirts, some awesome hoodies, some mugs. I got hand-drawn custom Minecraft designs. It cost me about $500. $300 for one of the drawings, $200 for the other one. So they're epic drawings and I put them on t-shirts and everything for you guys to enjoy. And I put them at a really cheap price as well. So check them out in the description below if you want to buy a t-shirt or hoodie. I'll be doing another video on that in the future showing you all the designs. So you can hold off and wait for that if you want. But check it out if you want to get in first. Get the early purchases. And yeah, the basic idea of this server is you log in, you start with a bunch of drugs, you run out into the zone. There is no faction, so you got to hide your drug lab somewhere in the wilderness. Maybe build it underground or really high up in the air, whatever you want. Grow your drugs, bring them back, sell them in spawn without getting caught. If you do get caught, you'll go to jail and you'll probably die. So be careful about that, guys. See, he's out of jail now, or someone beat him up and killed him. It looks like the poor guy got beaten up and died. I didn't want him to die because I kind of set him up. I framed him by throwing the drugs on him, which is what you can do in that zone as well. You can frame people, but do not camp them at the signs, as I said. And that's pretty much it. It's an awesome server. Make sure to check it out. It was just released. If you do have any problems with the signs, with your rank, you can type /fix rank and then the rank you were, and then that'll fix your rank for you. You just got to make sure you type the capital letter. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the server. The IP will be in the description, and I'll see you later.